We're heading back to the Caribbean on our latest trip.
Okay, so what have we been doing today so far, Tim?
Well, we got up even before the crack of dawn.
I think it was like about to crack at midnight or something.
Well, 2 in the morning for you, 2:30 for me.
So we're here right now. We're here in Miami, and we're on our way to where?
St. Croix in the Virgin Islands.
St. Croix in the Virgin Islands. So it's been a long day. Just had a uneventful cross-country flight, and we got one more flight just to hop over to St. Croix. See you there.
We didn't get complete confirmation that we'd have an accessible room ahead of time, so we were apprehensive as to what kind of room we'd get. Luckily, we didn't need to worry. At the Buccaneer Hotel, we got a 2-room king-size suite. The bedroom featured a bathroom, dressing area, and a large walk-in closet. There were also 2 flat-screen TVs and a DVD player. In the living room, there was a daybed for me to sleep on, another closet and a refrigerator, a shower chair, and an accessible bathroom with a tub. No roll-in showers are available here. In the morning, we wake up to this view and find that we also have a large terrace overlooking the ocean. It's just a short roll from our room to the lobby and restaurant where we're headed for breakfast.
There's a tennis table over there.
Included in the room rate is a large full breakfast buffet every morning. You can also get dishes cooked to order for you, such as omelets at no extra charge. Here is a sample of what we'd eat each morning. Breakfast is on this open-air terrace with outstanding views. Now that we've finished, we're headed over there to the town of Christiansted. The streets are narrow, crowded, and one-way in town. In the Virgin Islands, driving is done on the left-hand side of the road, and the driver's controls are also on the left-hand side of the car. We take our first stroll along the boardwalk of the town. Under the dock, large tarpon and other small fish gather looking for scraps from the many bars and restaurants here. This chick at the other end of the boardwalk is an example of the many free-range wild chickens on the island. It welcomes us to Fort Christiansted, an almost 200-year-old fort that's now a national park.
It helps to remember sometimes that it's still the United States. And we are here on St. Croix just a few days after the Boston Marathon bombing, so of course the flags are at half-staff. This is a national park, so it is part owned by the U.S. government. There's the arsenal of the fort here, where all the guns were stored, and all supplies like that. This is the powder magazine of the fort, with a 5-foot ceiling, so you got to duck when you're in here. All the gunpowder for the cannons was stored in here. One of the things you'll find out when you're here in St. Croix is that this is where Alexander Hamilton grew up. Hamilton was the illegitimate son of Rachel Fawcett, who was imprisoned here due to adultery, and Alexander Hamilton kind of had to scrape by with various odds and ends jobs before he went to America and became one of our founding fathers. Down this dark, forbidding stairway is the dungeon. Let's go down and see here. This is where prisoners were kept. I know it sounds romantic to make me think there are some pirates down here, but in actuality, most of the prisoners that would have been down here would have been escaped slaves or other slaves that were being punished for some reason or another. This is a very, very tight and unpleasant place down here. You can see the bars on the windows. And I can see Tim over there looking at the brochure. I think I want to get out of this dungeon as quick as I can because it's very uncomfortable and very cramped. Let's go back up to the sunlight. I'm guessing this must be the kitchen. This looks like it might have been a larder or pantry. Here you got a little stove or an oven. And we got an open door here. Let's see where it leads to. It's a nice view of the harbor. Little island over there is a little island just offshore with its own hotel. It's beautiful. There's the entrance to the fort right there.
In this port, cargo was weighed on this scale to determine how much tax was owed. The owner would then go pay the tax at the old custom house just across the street. We are at the Fort Christian Brew Pub now. Having some beers.
We're going to have some beers here at this brew pub, which is also a little brewery. If I point the camera over to behind Letty there, you can see the little brewery back there in the corner. And of course, being in St. Croix, we're right on the waterfront, so let's turn around and take a look at that view. So here we are, we're going to have some island brews. Thank you.
Another thing to do here at the pub is to get an order of chicken wings. When you're done, you take the bones to the water to feed them to the tarpon.
Now Letty's gonna feed the tarpon here.
Oi!
It's kind of a tradition here at the Fort Christian Brew Pub. After you have your chicken wings, is to throw the bones out in the water and the tarpon come here and feed on them. Ready? One more time. Okay.
It's like a... You see that one? It's like a race.
Yep, that's good.
Oh, here we go. One more. Wait, see that big? That one had a big flash of silver on him. Like that, Tim?
Yeah. After the feeding, it's back to the hotel for a cocktail and light dinner.
Well, it's time for some pre-dinner cocktails here at the Buccaneer. Got anything to say, Tim?
Well, we got a live entertainment right there.
We got a little steel drum band there. That's Junie and Rocky over there. Junie is on the keyboard, Rocky's on the steel drums. And they're just doing their sound check right now. They're going to do a full performance later on at 7 o'clock.
Well, our dinner has arrived and my dad and I got these Buccaneer burgers. With a pickle spear right on top. And this bucket of fries.
And Letty got the fish tacos over there.
Why don't you take your fish over there?
With bellies full, we finish our first day on the island, but there's more to come. I'm Tim Music for The World on Wheels.